As we know, guys, the classic event on Roblox is about to start this week. It's starting very soon, in only a few days, and I've noticed this trend on Twitter a bit. Some players are creating classic-themed Roblox avatars ready for the classic event. So in today's video, I thought I would show you guys a guide on how to make your very own classic avatar. They look awesome, they're relatively cheap to make, you only need to spend like a couple of hundred Robux. In general, they just look really cool, and I was thinking, it's gonna be so amazing if we play the classic and everybody that joins has just got like an old style classic avatar. I'm definitely going to be making one for myself, and yeah, let's get into the guide. This is how you make a classic inspired Roblox avatar. The only twist I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be using new UGC items that look old, simply because there's not a lot of classic Roblox accessories that are still on sale, and I have to admit, a lot of the new UGC stuff does look really awesome. So yeah, let's get into it. Just before we make the character, I did see this tweet from Surreal. Yeah, my friend Surreal. He said, can't wait for the classic Roblox event, so he's kind of joking, because a lot of players are kind of making characters that look like this. Obviously, they joined fairly recently, and yeah, this is definitely not classic. That is so funny. So we are going to be making something which looks like this, but maybe slightly cooler. I think this video was from 2009, maybe 2010. You can see a lot of these old Roblox characters look really awesome. Some of them's just got like the most insane drip ever. There was like this one DC guy that looks so cool. Let me try and find him. Yeah, this one. That's like the ultimate early 2000s dread. So I'll tell you what, let's go and start creating one now, and we can see what we come up with. So we are going to start off by selecting an avatar head or face. If you guys want a classic face, what I would recommend doing is probably using one of the ones which Roblox made. Now I know ever since Dynamic Faces, they did take a ton of good ones off sale, but to be fair, there's still a few ones left which are pretty decent. Chubbs, that's quite a good one. Sad Zombie, expensive but decent. The face is pretty awesome. So there's a lot on here. Obviously, you want to choose like one of the basic ones, one of like the black and white ones. I would say choose one before 2015 if you're going for that classic look. In this video though, I'm going to make it more unique, and I'm going to choose a dynamic head. I'm actually going to use one of the ones made by INF Chris, because these ones I think are really decent, and a lot of them were free last year back in, when was it? August, September, something like that. So yeah, what I'm going to do is choose one that I like the look of. I think I'm going to go for like a funny kind of shape one. I'm going to go with rigid enough because that looks kind of awesome. So 75 Robux, not too bad. Next, guys, you want to choose a character. Now, you can either go for 1.0 Blocky because obviously that's classic. It looks pretty cool. Or you can go for one of the older Roblox bundles from around 2010. There's a few good ones. Robloxian 2.0, that one's cheap. Superhero looks pretty good. Skeleton, that's a cool one. We've got Zombie. We've got Penguin. I think somewhere we've got like pirates and stuff. Yeah, pirate swashbuckler. Tentacled alien, that one's an awesome one. I think I'm gonna go for Mr. Roboto. It's 500 Robux, but I actually already own it. Yeah, I bought this thing like ages ago, and it's pretty awesome actually. It looks classic even though it's a bundle, so yeah, we're gonna go with this. Next up, guys, we're gonna choose clothes. Now, you can either make your own, or you can go on the marketplace, clothing, classic shirts, type in classic. There's a few keywords you can do. You can do old, retro, old Roblox. I would say classic's pretty good though, because it does bring up some fairly nice ones. I just found this, and look how sick this thing is. The classic Roblox R hockey shirt. It kind of reminds me of those Jason Voorhees hockey jerseys. It looks sick actually. 5 Robux. We've got to cop this one. For pants, I think I'm going to go with something random. The Dark Dragonborn lower armor. So some retro Skyrim armor. Yeah, this is pretty cool. That's the cool thing about old Roblox avatars. You can mix like really weird stuff together. And finally, guys, we're going to check out some classic items. Now, as I was saying, you can use classic accessories made by Roblox. Sometimes they're kind of difficult to find. Normally if you sort them by like lowest, you know, all of the cheap stuff. But then again, Roblox did update the price floor, so it is a bit tricky to find some. Another thing you can do, you can use games like Catalog Heaven, and if you scroll all the way to the end, sometimes you can find stuff that's made by Roblox. Bloxy Cola gear, I already own that. I might wear that. I might just wear like a random gear just so it looks cool on my profile. But yeah, have a look. You never know, you may find something which is kind of cool. But let's be honest, right, the price floor really destroyed these. Or as I was saying, guys, you can also go with the old sort of new UGC items. Here's a few groups. So Spy Silly Shop. These guys make some really cool classic stuff. A lot of like really cool like waist accessories, front accessories, all classic themed. Make sure to check them out. Brick UGC. These guys also make some pretty nice stuff. I've been buying their accessories for probably years at this point, ever since UGC came out. So yeah, they make some pretty cool classic items. Classics as well. These guys make like really nice quality stuff. Honestly, it's hard to tell that this is new. It looks like stuff from like, you know, 2010 or something. These guys make clothing as well, which is pretty cool. These guys as well, Retro Reworks. They haven't made tons of items, but what they have made is pretty decent quality. This helmet's quite nice. Not too expensive either. RBX Classics, another group which makes some fairly cool stuff. RBLX, small group, but they have made some cool looking old items. And my favorite one, WUK2 or WUK Squared, I guess you'd say. These guys have made some like really interesting stuff. Some of it's kind of expensive, some of it's a bit funny, but yeah, they've made like clothing to match it as well. So yeah, check out these groups. I'll link a few down below if I don't link all of them, because otherwise I might clog up the video's description. You can always search for some. I'm going to buy this classic rocket launcher actually. It's kind of expensive, but that's the price floor for you. I almost forgot to buy a hat, so I bought this one, the Lure Pirate. So now over on my avatar editor, guys, it's time to combine everything together. So let me go into characters, purchased. I've got to find my Mr. Robot bundle. Oh god, I forgot the avatar editor was broken. Oh my god, please load. Okay, we're lucky. So let me just go and find this thing. There he is. I bought this thing years ago. Must have been, what, 2021 or something? So there you go. That's looking pretty cool. One thing I have got to do though, I've got to put my avatar on R6 because R15, not really that good for classic. If you want the R15 classic settings though, copy this scaling I have right here, body type 0 and all the rest of it. Now, if we just go to recent and all, I should be able to wear all of my items. So I've got my clothing, got my accessories, random other things I've bought, got my avatar's head as well. And when you wear all of this stuff, guys, I've also got my Bloxy Cola, your avatar will start to be looking fairly classic. As you can see, it does look pretty sick. So there you go, that is awesome. And while playing the classic, could you imagine if everybody's avatars was old looking like this? That would be incredible. Oh, I just want to say, if you go onto head and body and skin tone, I'd say the best skin tones you can use, if you want like the older ones, I would say maybe white or yellow. You can use random ones like green and blue as well. I mean, you can pretty much use whatever you want to make a classic avatar. I think the really old Roblox skin tone is this one right here, and that's for like the old noob characters, like the old default characters. But yeah, it doesn't really matter so much, I guess. Also, if you want the old sort of like profile pose, I've done a video showing you guys how to revert to that. It's very easy. I'll link that video down below. Oh, I just realized I should have used my classic England flag as well. Hey, that matches with the hockey shirt so well. And there you go. Inside of Retroblox, that is a guide to making classic Roblox avatars. Honestly, it's really easy. Now, one thing I would say, guys, I'll admit they're not cheap to make, especially when you're buying several UGC items. Very quickly, you can end up spending like, you know, 600 Robux. So if you guys would like a guide on how to make one of these for free, yep, I mean spending 0 Robux, let me know down below in the comments and I'll make a video on that as well. But yeah, classic Roblox avatars. When the classic event starts, get your classic avatar ready and they are going to look flipping awesome. If you guys are wondering what avatar I'm going to be using during the classic, I made this one, which I'm pretty happy with. So yeah, while the classic event is out, I'm probably going to be dressed like this just to get the retro vibe, you know? So yeah, this is going to be sick. I'm looking forward to this. It starts next week on Thursday, and that is pretty much it. Leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys.